What's going on, guys? This is JT here, and welcome back to episode 15 on the new account. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys. I got absolutely nothing done on this account yesterday. Yesterday was honestly probably the craziest day I've ever had in my YouTube career. No doubt about it. I mean, I went live yesterday on my main account just raising might, and within the first 15 minutes, you guys gave me $850 in donations. Yeah, that's how crazy it was. It was literally the craziest live stream I've ever been a part of. It was nuts. So then after I got all the donations, I'm like, dude, I don't even care to play any games right now. I gotta go out to eat with my wife, go enjoy a couple margaritas and just hang out for the day just to celebrate, because that's how happy I was. It was nuts. So what I'm going to be doing in this video today is talking about the bazaars. We're also going to get into the pet Plaza and level up some pets and also talk about the pets as well. First, let me go ahead and collect all the basic stuff. So we did make a purchase today, and it looks like we got a backup spirit mage, which is very nice. We did raid a little bit of gold, a little bit of mana today as well. Let's go ahead and sign in. We need to go ahead and collect everything. This has been the first time I've signed on since I logged off yesterday, so literally got nothing done, like I said. Today is going to be different. I'm definitely going to get all kinds of stuff done. Today's also Hero Collector. So do not forget about the Advent Calendar as well, because you do get a lot of fame for this, especially if you're free to play. No doubt about that. So, I mean, it's 24 stones plus Santa Boom Soul Stones. Very nice. And let's go ahead and talk about the Bazaar. And then, well, actually, let me get this free hero roll out of the way, just because those always annoy me just sitting there. And let's go ahead and use this as well. 3 of 8 War God. That actually wasn't that bad. So the Bazaar today, honestly, I'm looking for a pack that I can spend a lot of money on, but I want it to be the perfect pack. I really liked the $99 pack, but then I look at the events and it's just like there's no bonuses. The events really aren't that great. This pack's going to be around, soon to come. I do like the 8 revitalizes, but then I'm like, I don't necessarily need those right now because heroes do need to be inscribed to 96 to even be able to use them. So I'm like, it's a little bit overboard. Now the pet bags would be nice, and then the $50 bag, I was like, or pack, I was like, not really a fan of that. The 2 nimble talents are honestly just useless, so I'm like, I don't really want to buy a pack that just has useless stuff in it. Plus, I don't really need that many books either. Now, the $20 pack was okay. However, I already have 2 8 Psy Shields, so that right there alone made me not want to buy the 20 pack. And then the $10 pack I actually liked. I mean, yeah, I do have Ashura, and Stone Skin is useless even for this account. It's a useless talent in this day and age with Sacred Light being out now, right? It's Stone Skin. If you level up Stone Skin and you're short on fame, that's not a very good option because there's better talents, right? You kind of want to go with the best. Even if you're free to play, I still probably wouldn't level up a Stone Skin, or I wouldn't level up a Stone Skin on my free to play, even in this day and age. So, yeah, we're going to be getting the 100 Cyborg Slayer scraps, which is definitely nice for Ashura, no doubt about that. But the main reason why I bought this pack was honestly for this level 8 Life Drain. I haven't yet seen this for sale in the Bazaar, so I was like, alright, we're just going to spend $9.99 today and scoop up this pack. I don't really think it's necessary to buy 2 of this pack, because that would honestly be a waste of money. Then the other packs that come out, I mean, the Dragon Pack, who really cares about these dragons at this point in this game? Not me. This pack was okay. I do want to level up my wardens, but then again, it had these blessed homes. And like I said, I'm trying to stay away from blessed homes and just basic fame on packs. Not because I don't think I need those things on this account, but just because they're involved in like every single pack. And if I buy packs focused on that stuff, I'm just going to accumulate so much that it's just going to be wasted on this account, right? And I don't really want to waste money on this account. I'm trying to basically get as far as I can the cheapest way, but not necessarily. I don't really care how much money I spend. Like I said, I just don't want to waste money. So this pack for 50 bucks, yeah, it's okay. I mean, the Prime Bag 3s are all right. This is really what I was attracted to. Also, the 500 Mastery Essences are nice, and the Talent Chests are nice too, but again, not quite good enough to purchase. The Levanica pack is definitely nice. However, I'm sure around Christmas time, if you're planning on buying Levanica at this point, you might as well, depends on how much money you got. If you don't want to waste money, I guarantee you Levanica is going to be for sale during Christmas for $100. No questions asked. Maybe even cheaper. I don't know that 100%, but they already sold Levanica for $100 on Black Friday, so I'm sure they're going to release that again on Christmas, right? No doubt. So let's go ahead and collect the rewards from the mailbox. We got level 8 Life Drain. Is there anything? Okay, so we need to go ahead and turn in these scraps. Let's go ahead and get the Ashura skin. Very nice. We'll go ahead and level up Ashura as well with the scraps. Nice. We got the shards, and we leveled him up. Very nice. We're sitting on 0 scraps. That's actually perfect. Perfect. What else do we get from that Bazaar we just bought? Oh, yeah, we got tons of fame. Okay, so 60,000 fame. Very nice. Go ahead and collect that. And we also... What was the other reward from that? No, it wasn't talent runes. What was it? No, I'm curious. Oh, it was more books. All right, so, oh my gosh, we have so many of those freaking purple books. Now we already have 1,700 purple books with 330 of the regular blessed tomes, which is crazy. All right, so we'll get into the events, and then we'll talk about the pets. So let's see. Smash, what are we going to get? Give me something good, baby. A Spirita, that's not terrible, but there are way better rewards from that event right now going on. From this, I'm kind of pulling for... I don't really even know, honestly. What are we going to get? Rockno? We're going to get Skelly Soulstones. 20 more. That's crazy. Both times I've done this event on this account, we got Skelly Soulstones. That's crazy. Oh, we got 27 hearts. All right, let me get rid of these because those just bug me there in the corner. And send all my friends hearts. We want to land on that rock right there. One of the two rocks in the middle. Somehow we missed them both, which is fail. All 3 times. Wow, I could have sworn I stopped right on that. Come on, stop where I'm pushing it right there. Oh, what? Dove Keeper. All right, so we got the Dove Keeper Soul Stones. So we'll take that, although we don't need them. Now, let's go ahead and get in the Pet Plaza. I don't think I leveled up or did anything. Oh, that's cool, looking at Ashura in my altar now. Skins are coming out strong already on this account. We got Ashura skin and Skelly skin. Not bad start. Alright, so yeah, I mean, I haven't really done much on my altar. Like I said, whenever I play later today, my plan is going to be to raid a ton of gold, a ton of mana, and I really want to get all these heroes inscribed to 80 is my goal. But that is a tough goal within one day because, I mean, goodness gracious, it takes like probably an hour to get 3 heroes to 80. And, I mean, you know, that's just a lot of time of raiding. It gets boring, and I'm like, come on, I don't feel like raiding anymore. So, yeah, probably not going to get everything done. But I do want to get these heroes set up. The more, the better. At least 15 heroes for Lost Battlefield especially. That way I can already, at this point, just see how competitive I'm going to be in Lost Battlefield because I'm curious. After a whole week of having 10 of 10 heroes that aren't even evolved yet, right? So that's going to be a pretty fun session of Lost Battlefield, and I'm not going to upload all the episodes because that's a little bit too much. But what I am going to do, I think, is maybe record every single episode, day 1 through day 7, and then combine them all and make them one video throughout throughout all the days, right? And I'll start that video on next week whenever this week goes ahead and clears up. I just figured like that'd be a good idea. You know what I mean? Instead of recording each day, it's kind of nonsense at this point in time at where my account is right now. So, right. So let's go ahead and get in the Pet Plaza. I'm going to be leveling up all these pets and kind of talking about what heroes I would put on each pet. You know what I mean? So wow, we can level up. How much might am I about to gain? It's about to be a lot of might on this account. Like 65 might per level, and I can only get this pet to level 2. That is crazy. So the Celestial Healing, or the Mini Angie rather, it doesn't really matter where you put this pet because honestly you just want to have it on. Normally I like to put this pet on a ranged hero. So like Walla Walla, something like that. That doesn't really die that often either because, I mean, this pet does heal any hero in the party, whichever one has the lowest HP, right? So then next we got my man Elephant. What you want to do with Elephant is... Sorry about that, guys. Had an important phone call. Let's get back to where we were. So what you want to do with Elephant, or what I do with Elephant, is I like to put Elephant on ranged heroes because it increases the dodge. But not only that, I like to put it on ranged heroes that I stack dodge with and also that are not immune to stun because that's one thing that Elephant does. So a good example that I like to do is normally put Elephant on, let's just say Athene works because Athene is not immune to stun. So now Athene might have a chance of being immune to stun if the Elephant procs, right? So next we have a Little Havoc. And Little Havoc, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter where you go with him. He's a good pet to have out there on the battlefield, but overall, choosing what hero to put him on, there's no real good choice if one's better than the other, at least in my opinion. As far as Chickaboom goes, Chickaboom is normally used to a hero that... I don't know. Normally it's used against like a specific boss fight or something that you're going to be fighting for a long time and it's going to increase that damage. So for example, if you've got all your heroes fighting a Lavanica, again, Chickaboom doesn't really matter what hero it's on per se, but you need to watch out with Chickaboom as well if you're using him in like Guild Wars because he will send out rockets and destroy buildings all over the place and get you above 50% really quick. And kind of the same with Persalot as well. Persalot does reduce the energy of the heroes that you're fighting, but again, doesn't really matter what hero you put Persalot on. A lot of the pets are kind of situational, right? They don't necessarily need to be on a certain hero, give or take, except for a select few. And the same with Rudolph as well. Oh my gosh, we are about to be able to upgrade Rudolph. How much? Oh my god, we're about to use all our mana on Rudolph upgrades. I didn't realize I had this many Rudolphs. This is actually pretty sweet. Wow, so we still got more. I don't even want to... Or yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade this guy all the way. Why not? Whatever, I'll use all my mana. I can just raid more mana later. We're still upgrading him. We almost have Rudolph. Man, that is going to be insane. So yeah, it doesn't really matter where you put Rudolph. In my opinion, how I go with Rudolph is I always put him on a hero that's going to be alive pretty much the entire fight. That's really a smart move. Next, we got Pib. Now, what I like to do with Pib is put Pib normally on a Dove Keeper, because I like to have Pib in situations where in Lost Battlefield, if I go up against a hero that I'm going to be fighting in like a one-on-one situation, that way I can then lower that hero's accuracy by whatever the percentage is of Pib. I feel like that's the best way to get use out of Pib. Other than that, it doesn't really matter what hero you go with Pib, because all in all, it's not really gonna matter that much. But if it does come down to that one-on-one situation and you run up against a top player to where you both have the same heroes, if you have Pib on there and it reduces the accuracy by 30 or 40%, whatever Pib does it maxed out, it's definitely gonna change up the outcome of that battle, right? So Glacy, really not used that much unless it's for dungeons. And yeah, it doesn't really matter what hero you go with Glacy on, to be honest with you guys. Next, we got Reapster. Now, Reapster's a pretty cool pet. You know, a lot of people do like to put Reapster on Anubis, because one thing you'll notice is as soon as Reapster dies, he then summons a shade that becomes elusive. Well, what do you know? Anubis has 3 lives, so if you put Reapster on Anubis and your Anubis dies 3 times, well, then you have 3 Reapster shades out there that are doing the same thing as where if you have a hero that just dies, you only have 1 Reapster shade. Well, instead, you have 3 Reapster shades out there that have level 7 scatter and attacks enemy heroes first. So literally, it's going to be hard for a hero to proc if your Anubis dies 3 times in a row and you have 3 shades on him, right? Just straight there, owning up the hero. Draco, you got to watch out. Again, kind of the same thing like Doom Balloon and also Chickaboom. He will dish out a lot of damage to buildings, so you really don't want to be using him in Guild Wars, honestly. What does he even do? I don't even remember what this pet does. I haven't used him in so long. Random enemy target, when its hero's attack, also reduces energy of target heroes by 10. So he's kind of like the, what's his name's hero? Persalot. Well, reduces heroes' energy. Again, it's by 10. I guess, oh, actually, that probably goes up the higher it is. But still, not that important of a pet, but still nice to have him. I mean, you never want to not use pets on whatever hero, right? Aurora is probably one of my favorite pets to put on tank heroes, and the reason why is because Aurora has a chance to stun enemy heroes, which is, you know, I mean, if you're going to be stunning enemy heroes, why not stun something that's right next to your tanky heroes? That way, that hero's stunned, and then the heroes behind him, all the range heroes, can then focus that hero and kill it, right? So that's kind of how I go with Aurora. Phoenix, you really got to watch out for. Phoenix is really good for killing troops in bases, no doubt about that. Also reduces their movement speed by 20%. So a lot of the times when you go into attack, at least back in the good old days, it was nice to bring Phoenix because you didn't have Anubis, I don't think, at the time, and Phoenix would take out all the troops, right? So that was very convenient, no doubt about that. We also got Nature's Spite. This is one of my favorite pets because he silences other heroes. I really like this pet. He's good on pretty much any hero, but mainly I like to put him on tanked heroes as well, because whatever hero you're fighting, that's normally the hero you want to silence, especially if you're fighting something like, let's say, a Levanica. I mean, if you have it on a hero that's tanking, and this hero then silences Levanica, you can go in and get that easy kill, right? Or not easy kill, it's still a hard kill, but you get the point. Doom Balloon is mainly used for doing damage to buildings, really good in dungeons for damaging all the towers around the area. Also good for minnow bombing in Guild Wars because the amount of damage he does to buildings adds up really quick with this pet, no doubt about it. We also got my man Celestin, and what does Celestin do again? Removes target buffs. Okay, so when its heroes attacks, it removes the target's buffs. That is really powerful, and I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I haven't really thought about who I put this hero on the most. Man, who do I normally use Celestin on? I honestly think I probably underrated this pet. This pet's getting better and better as time comes. I would probably put this pet on maybe my Mahatma. It has a 5-second cooldown, so to be honest with you guys, it's not really going to matter where you put Celestin, but I'm definitely underusing Celestin on my main account, no questions asked. I mean, I still use all the pets in the game, but I would place this pet on a specific team if I remembered that the pet removes target buffs. I really need to pay attention more to these pets. Goodness gracious, I can't believe I didn't know exactly what that pet did. Now, Bubalo is probably one of my favorite pets in the game, no doubt about that. Really good for dungeons, and for dungeons specifically, I like to put this pet on Pumpkin Duke. However, it's not the best hero to put this pet on unless you're in dungeons, because normally in dungeons, if you lose your Pumpkin Duke, you're probably going to lose the fight in general unless you just get lucky or whatever the case may be. Normally when you lose Pumpkin Duke in dungeons, you're going to end up losing the fight and you'll just restart right away, right? And I like to have this pet on Pumpkin Duke because not only does it heal Pumpkin Duke, but it increases Pumpkin Duke's movement speed, which is actually huge because then Pumpkin Duke can move on to new targets and start proccing a lot quicker, right? Now, other than that, I like to put Bubalo normally on my Anubis or my Lavanica just so, you know, I mean, those heroes stay alive the longest, and Bubalo dishes out the most heals of any pet, so really good for the healing category, no doubt about it. And I believe that is all of the pets, so yeah, I mean, I don't think, let me just do a quick scroll through. I don't think there's really anything else I wanted to cover in this video today. My goal is definitely to raid a ton of gold, a ton of mana, go ahead and level up all of the inscriptions on my heroes. Also boost this guy up and a couple of others heroes as well. Just level up their levels, boost them all up. And thinking of it, somebody left me a comment in the comment section below. They're like, JT, bro, you need to just level up all these heroes to 180 already. What are you not doing that? You're going to get more books in the future. And you know what? They're probably right. Why not get these extra stats for the dungeons that I'm going to be doing on this account? So probably going to level these heroes up as well sooner than later. But for now, guys, I am out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace out, fellas.